Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin here with Kevin Fishes with a little something different for the channel. I got an email from a company called PLUSINNO. Some of you may recognize them. They are an online fishing products company. They reached out to me asking if I'd be willing to try out one of their cast nets. I said, sure, let's give it a shot. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying I'm not a great cast net guy. I have a cast net at the house. I don't use it nearly as much as I should. You've probably never seen me use it on video because I'm no good with it. I cannot throw these pretty pancakes like you typically see people that have a lot of experience with nets. They asked me what size net I'd like to have, and I got to thinking about that. You know, I have at the house a 6-foot net, and ever since I had shoulder surgery on the shoulder back in February, it's giving me still just a little bit of trouble. It's much better than it was, but throwing a net was a little painful. So I said, you know, let's go with a small net. They sent me a 4-foot net that comes in this little handy dandy carrying package here. I'm gonna open it up here, show you what it looks like. I do like this little wrist strap. It's neoprene, very comfortable on the wrist. Has a long rope, plenty long. And one thing that's a little different about this than my net at the house, it has a, they call it a frisbee. Little frisbee at the top that's supposed to make it a little easier to throw. And you can see here, let's see, this is on the ground. You may not be able to see it all the way down to the ground, but that's how tall it is. It's a 4-foot net. The mesh, it's a 3/8 inch mesh. Plenty of weight on the bottom. You know, I don't know exactly what the ounces of weight per foot is, but plenty of weight on the bottom. It feels fairly heavy, especially compared to the one that I'm accustomed to. So, we're gonna try this out. Coming up, you're gonna see a few videos of me using it. Hopefully you'll see me progress a little bit as I get a little bit more experience with it. If you like it and would like to try one out, down in the bottom down there in the description, I'm gonna have a discount code for you to get a discount on this. Now, I don't get paid for this. They're not paying me anything. All I get out of this is this cast net. I just told them I would do the video and tell you the good or bad. So with that said, here are a couple of videos coming up. Check them out and let me know what you think. Nothing. That's a little better throw. I'm seeing bait on the sonar. Only problem is it's deep. It's down almost 15, 17 feet deep. Afraid it's having time to get out of the way before the net can get down to it. What I figured out on this one, this is one of the frisbee kind. It's got a little frisbee up here at the top. I use my left hand to hold the rope, and I just kind of lay that frisbee in my fingers. Since it's a 4-footer, I don't really have to fold it over. I just have to make sure everything is unwrapped good. That was a good throw. See if there's any bait under this question. Nothing there. No bait in it. There was a good one. Hit the back of the motor with it. That was a good one. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Now if I could just do that while I'm on the bait. Oh, we did get some bait. Look at that. Oh! There you go, boys and girls. These little yellow bass, we can't use them here in Kentucky. We caught something in a cast net. All right, let's throw this PLUSINNO net and see if we can catch some bait. Well, that was a pretty throw, but no fish.
See that running water over there? There we go. That's good.
Yep. Nothing. Give her another throw. I'm gonna throw her one more time here. That's a nice, good pancake. The net's doing it. Well, we made several casts with that net. The net did its job. We didn't do ours. We did see some bait on the sonar, but we just weren't hitting it with the net. One thing you'll notice with that 4-foot net, I've got a pole out this side of the boat and a pole out this side of the boat. Being a smaller net, I was able to just cast out between the two poles without any trouble. All right, guys, we're back. What did you think about the cast net in those videos? From my perspective, I liked it. It was easier to throw than my traditional cast net. I don't know if it's because it's smaller or if it's because of this this frisbee that's on it. Either way, I liked it. I got better with it as I used it. A couple things I learned was just how to hold it. Kind of rested in my fingers here. You see it in the video as I'm holding it. I get the net, get the bottom of it lined out. Put about half the net over here. Grab down and swing. It worked pretty good. I was pretty impressed. If you're like me and you don't have much experience with this, hang around. I'll show you step by step what I do to throw this thing. If you know how to throw a net, this next part's going to be a waste for you, so I appreciate you hanging out and watching the video. Those of you that hang around, let's get going. All right, I'm going to back up a little bit for this one. First thing I do, get your rope lined up. Reach down here at the bottom. Make sure you don't have any kinks anywhere at the bottom of your net. I have found that's the biggest problem. Take this frisbee, loop it over your fingers. Take about half of this net and lay right up over that loop. Grab it with your thumb. Come down just a little ways. Grab the net with your right hand, and I'm gonna cast this here on the parking lot because it's a little easier to get a footage here than it is down at the water. At this point, I just like to rotate. So one more time, roll your rope up. Grab that. Grab about half. Reach down a little ways and rotate. Throws it out there nice and pretty for you. All right, y'all, I appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll look forward to the next time. I've got a few more of these videos coming up where I've got some products that people want me to try out. So be sure and keep an eye out for them. I've got some jigs we're going to be testing and some bait. All right, y'all, one thing I really like about this thing as I'm wrapping up isn't the throwing it, isn't the using it, it's putting it up. How often do you buy a product that comes with a container like this and you play the devil getting it back in the container when you're done with it? Here's what I found works really well. I'm gonna tilt the camera down so you can see. Set the weights down on the ground. rotate it so that it all collapses on itself. Pick it up. I'm gonna tilt the camera back up here and show you. Set this down right in here. Tuck your sides in. Set the rope on it. Got to take it off your wrist first. Then close it up. And that thing zips right up. They've given you a package that fits the product easily. I really like that about it. All right, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We'll see y'all.